people dare to be different.
No, when you talk to people, they go like, well, I don't have a degree, I'm not da-da-da. And I keep saying that the richest man on this planet doesn't have a degree.
Yeah.
You understand? It's your mindset, your determination.
Your determination and the smartness, though.
Yes.
You know, the smart. But you see, what we have here also hurts us, okay? And we have to really face it. We don't feed our children well. We don't develop their brains well. When they go to school, look at the people, even the school feeding program, it's just huge carbohydrate and little protein. And what is going to grow their mind, develop their brains? You know, but in other countries, like the government takes it upon itself to ensure that children in remote areas are well fed. I mean, nutritious meals, not just meals to fill their stomach.
People dare to be different.
Traditions are preserved.
Exactly.
Okay. But culture is dynamic.
Exactly.
We should move. We should develop new culture. I mean, we can start developing a new culture today. Okay. And then we can keep our old traditions. We can preserve them in the museums and in books, you know, and all. So we don't lose it.
But we leave it.
Yeah, but we live. It's like an open museum.
Yes, we leave it. Everybody is the Museum of Ghana.
Yeah. That's the first thing I said when I got back. I said, oh my gosh. It's like, if you go to the US, for instance, you want to see how people lived before the revolution.
Yeah.
You go, you pay.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe $25 to go to
Williamsburg.
Yes. And then you will see all the enactment, you know, like people, you know, in civil war period attire, in, you know, battlefields and all of that. You pay and you go and see.
Yeah, we leave it.
You want to see how they lived, you pay and you go and see. But here it's free. So when the tourists also come, they don't pay, they see, it's free.
And it's killing our tourism industry.
Exactly. So we need to understand and we need to tell people that it's good to have tradition, but they should be kept, okay? Maintained.
Yes.
Even look at our kente, for instance. You see how we've made the kente. Yeah. But if you go to Scotland and you see the way they preserve their kilts.
Yeah.
So when there is a ceremony.
And one wears it.
Yes, and then people appreciate it.
Yes.
But what do? Every time, you know, we are wearing the kente. So what's special about it?
What even kills me, people use it as a tablecloth.
Well, yeah, so and people come and buy it and do all sorts of things. So we haven't really preserved it to make it valuable.
Yeah.
So if we were preserving our tradition, they would be more, you know, valuable and people will come and pay.
Which will even help their economy.
Yes. But it's open for all, and so by doing that, we are not putting the sort of value that we should put on. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we wear kente for just ceremonial, you know, then everybody will know that, oh, this ceremony, everybody will turn out to be unique.
Yes.
You see. So there are so many things that we need to do, but somehow when people come here and they say, in your culture, you know, sometimes they think primitive is African.
Exactly.
So, when they see a hut is not African. We did not develop a mud hut.
Yeah.
And the thatch roof.
Yes.
We didn't develop it.
Yeah.
If you go to Europe and to look at homes that were built, let's say, centuries ago, they will be mud and thatch.
Yes.
They also did it. But that's the end of it.
They don't live with it.
They move on.
Yes.
When they move on, then that one is in the past.
Exactly.
So they preserve it. So maybe if you go and you want to see how the castle was, it's nicely preserved. You pay, you go on a tour.
Yeah.
But with us, we were taught how to do the mud huts. And so that's what we would have, you know, and we think it's African. Yes. So then people come, and sometimes they look at the building structure and they say, oh, this is European or this is something. And I said, it's not African. So I said, what is African?
Yes.
And you know, it's like they want to tell you that African should
be a hut. You don't deserve this. Yes.
And I said, well, but you know, in your country, you used to have that. And if you go to America, the architectural design is not American.
No.
It's from Europe. It's from Greco-Roman, you know, styles and all of that they, you know, the metropolis and whatever that they've also taken.
Adopted,
and you know, built on it.
Yeah.
So can we. that doesn't mean we've sold out.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't mean we've sold out. It just means we've evolved. We need to keep our tradition where it should be well preserved, and then we need to develop a new sort of culture. So a lot of these things are actually
killing us.
Yes, and keeping us,
backwards.
back. We are not progressing the way we should be. Okay.
In fact, we've been very educated. I'm still learning, you know. Well, this is what we bring to you on Smart People. We will be right back.
Smart people always be different.